I want to welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about Britney Spears' racist statement when comparison to black rappers to weed. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. We know that Britney Spears has been having problems having a relationship with her sons, and she's having a problem with her former husband, Kevin Federline. We know that her sons do not want to have a relationship with her. They didn't even go to her wedding. So he released some videos of her so-called disciplining her son or having a conversation with her son. But she's made some disparaging and racist comments when it came to smoking weed. She compared prominent rappers to weed. The rappers that she compared to weed are rappers who don't even smoke weed. She said Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Puff Daddy. If you know anything about them, they don't smoke weed at all. But she used these rappers to disparage them, to tell her sons, basically, you don't want to be like these worthless clowns who smoke weed. But they are highly successful men, businessmen. One even reached billionaire status. But this is what's in the mind of a Britney Spears. We know she has had a mental breakdown. She needed help. But it doesn't matter how successful you are. Racism comes out. And this is what happens in homes across America, believe it or not. Britney Spears is not the only one. She comes from the Deep South. She comes from Louisiana. She knows how they talk behind closed doors. But this is what they say. When they make an example of something negative in their homes, they won't use their own. They'll go after black people. See, look how they act. You want to be like them? You want to be a weed smoker like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Puff Daddy, even though they don't smoke anything? You want to be like them? You want to be a loser? You know what I'm saying? She couldn't say someone that happens to be white. She had to go to the lowest common denominator in her mind. In her mind, black males in general. If you want to make something negative or you want to say something negative about to your children, you use a black man as an example. And that's what many households do when their sons who happen to be of Caucasian persuasion does something wrong. And Britney Spears made a mistake, but she didn't. She showed her true colors when she wanted to make an example. This woman is bonkers. She's crazy. And everybody knows it. But when you cross that Rubicon, you got to explain what you just said. You just can't be using black males because you mad at Kevin Federline, you're mad at your father, so you gonna use black males as a negative example when there's plenty of white people in the industry that you know smoke weed, but you happen to want to go after those who happen to be of melanated persuasion. See, this happens all the time. They use us as a PowerPoint to teaching their kids about negativity. And this is what happens in American households, believe it or not. Now, Britney Spears can come out and say that she was having an episode when she said these words. She gonna say, I didn't take my medication. No, you took your medication. You knew what you were saying. And you knew the example that you wanted to give to your two sons. And maybe that's the reason why you don't have a relationship with those two boys who happen to be 15 or 16 years old. I don't know what Kevin Federline taught those boys, but he seems to have raised them to be pretty good. And also, it seems like they despise their mother. So whatever they happen to do that she doesn't like, she will use a black man as an example. And to see her talking to her sons seemed kind of weird, man. Talking about putting lotion on them when they go into bed. It was some weird shit right there. That was some weird shit. And it shows you her mental state. Telling her sons they better respect her. Yes, they should respect you. You shouldn't even have to tell them that. You should, as a mother, already have that within those children from the time they born and until the time they die. You shouldn't have to tell your children that. But to go after black males when they had nothing to do with the situation that you were dealing with in your home, that shows you that you are truly crazy as hell, and that you reached in your back pocket and brought your racism card out on Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, and 50 Cent. Now don't be surprised once 50 Cent hear this, that 50 Cent is on Instagram throwing blows at Britney Spears because she didn't have to do it. This shows you who she really is on the inside, because this woman is 40 years old. You can't keep making excuses for grown people's mistakes. Now you got your money back, you got your conservative back, you got everything back, but you didn't get your common damn sense back. And it seems like you never had it. People are tired of this Karen type racism in America. But it's not new. It's been here for 400 years. The only thing is that we put a quick name on it. But she has crossed that Rubicon. Now she deserves all the smoke that she can get. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.